in the blue. Check that. And Hubetsi. Say it again? Hubezdi. It's pretty close. Hubezdi took out Denis Argush in the semifinals. 8-3, I believe, was like a wide open match.
With a couple big ones.
Yeah, a couple chest locks or head pinches took him over for 2 and 3. Argush, of course, won the Russian Nationals the last several years. Not this time.
В котором было представлено очень много именитых спортсменов, чемпионов мира, Европы.
Wondering if they're going to open up and try to score points big early here, or if we're going to see more of a conservative match, which is kind of what we've seen so far in the first minute here. See Hubetsi keeping that right hand on the head. There he was.
Победитель первенства мира 2006 года, победитель первенства Европы.
Wow, good point, Joe. This is.
Кубка мира 2012.
Come on, Joe, get in the booth here. Get in the play-by-play booth, which just means scoot over one chair.
Whole Russian team so far, new faces. Really,
here we go, in on a leg, has it up in the air. Now push out, straight push out is. They are going to call it a point. If you just try to push them out, I believe they're not giving you a point. But if you're attempting to score and you get a push out along the way, I think that's a point. Joe, do you understand it the same or differently, or?
No, I'm a little bit confused on it still, because sometimes you see the
and here we go, knee pull single comes out the back door. No, he moved, switches off. Trying to pick that high single up. Hubetsi keeps his foot on the ground. And it's like he's not even trying to, he's just trying to keep his hands locked, and then the grip breaks. And we're under a minute to go, 1-0.
What we were saying earlier is that really the only chance is the last final of the event, 96. If Gadisov wins, he'll be the only person on the team that has a world team
experience,
yeah, from 2010.
Wow,
where he
was
crazy.
At
a different weight class.
It's also the year after the Olympics. You got to take that into factor. Look at this. Here we go. High crotch. Gets to the leg. Nice job. Hipping in. We're going to see some action here. We're going to see some scoring coming out the back. Sneaking his way. Could he find a leg lace along it? And he's going to get one for the takedown and tie it up 1-1. 10 seconds to go in the first. Loses a leg lace.
So Bader, you bring it up. It's 1 year out of the Olympics. But what about the rule change? Does that have anything to do with it?
That, well, here's a very good point, Joe.
Full of them.
Oh, look at this. Great action at the end of the period. It's going to be another score for Hubetsi. Wow, right at the buzzer, they're going to give it to him. So he's going to lead 2-1 going into the second. Back to your point, Joe. If we look back at yesterday with 60 kilos, Kudukov lost in the semis. He goes down 3-0 early, scores 3 one-point takedowns. Of course, he's still losing, gives up a takedown at the end. But even if it was 3-3, he'd have lost. But Russia's got their own rules this year. They're going 1-point takedowns. If they have 2-point takedowns, which is the way I still believe Fila has it, he would have won 6-3, or he probably wouldn't have had to give up that takedown at the end, but he dominated the match. Like, if you're scoring MMA, and you just say who scores more points, by who you think wrestles better, in my opinion, Kudukov would have won that match.
Yeah, he just gave up that 3.
It was, it was one score versus, he worked his butt off to get 3 points, and he kind of broke his opponent, or was about to there at the end. But we're doing 1-point takedowns right now, and we got 3 minutes on the clock, second period.
Question is, does Russia send an all-new team?
It's a great question. I wish I knew. We'll find out in, what is it, probably September? They got the Worlds out in Hungary?
That is right.
And it's like you hear a pin drop in here. It's so quiet. Nobody's talking. Everybody's just intensely focused on this match. Hubetsi is going to try to follow up that upset over Denis Argush with a tournament victory here in the finals.
You're telling me he's not going for second place?
I don't think he's going for second. I don't know the guy personally, so I haven't asked him. But that's my guess. And again, he attacks, gets right back in on the leg. Chest wrap here by, nope. Well, he tried the chest wrap, lost it. And Kubetsy's going to score another point.
He's a turn away from
Samakoyev trailing by 5. Minute and a half to go in the bout. 6-1. Kubetsy in the lead. It is eerily quiet in here.
Too quiet.
Samakoyev down by 5, just over a minute to go. He's going to need to pick this up and try to put some points on the board, close that gap. I don't see the urgency that I maybe would think I would. And again, he is kind of a reshot, jumps on a low single. Kubetsy going to try not to get rolled through, but he is going to get rolled. That's a fall. Looked like it to me. But I guess if he initiated, that's why they're not calling it. But it's going to be another point for Kubetsy. 2 points, and that's going to be the bout. 8-1.